Welcome to Spanish with Esteban, the show where we dig deep into Spanish language topics and the history and culture to go along with it. Today, we're talking about time, and I'm dropping by my friend Heidi to see if we can make plans for next week. Is it a date? I don't know. It's a classic will they, won't they situation. We'll learn how to ask for the time, how to tell the time vocabulary, and how to ask someone out. Get ready because we're going to have the time of our lives. Oh, okay, that's bad. Okay, before we learn how to talk about the time, you need to know your numbers. If you're still working on that, check the link below for one of our articles on how to count to 100. Honestly, you only need to know how to count to 30. Whenever we talk about the time, we usually want to know one of two things. What time is it, which is used with the verb ser, ¿qué hora es? And at what time something is, which can be used with any verb. ¿A qué hora es el concierto? The question ¿qué hora es literally asking what hour it is. We don't ask for the time, we ask for the hour. And this makes sense to us, okay? I had to accept that Americans eat peanut butter and ranch dressing, so you have to accept this. Deal? You may also hear ¿qué hora tienes? Or ¿tienes la hora? Do you have the time? And because we're talking about hours, our response is usually in the plural, except of course when we talk about 1 o'clock. Ah, son las 5. Es la 1. Heidi.
Esteban, ¿qué hora es?
Son las 3:15.
¿Y a qué hora ibas a venir?
Sí, yo iba a ir a tu casa a las 3 en punto.
Estás tarde.
No, yo no estoy tarde. Yo soy de Ecuador. Las 3 en punto son las 3:30 en hora latina.
Nos vemos en cuarto de hora entonces.
I told Heidi I was dropping by and I'm late. Okay. Did you notice our time divisions in our conversations? We divide the hour with the expressions en punto, cuarto, o media for on point, quarter, and a half. Usually after the 40-minute mark, we tend to subtract from the upcoming hour. In Spain, it is common to use the word menos, and most of Latin America uses the expression para las. So for example, if I have this time, son las 3:45. Or son las 4 menos 15. Or son cuarto para las 4. Son 4 para las cuarto!
Son 10 para las 4.
Hola, Heidi. ¿Puedo pasar? So now you know how to tell what time it is. But what if you want to say at what time? As we mentioned, we can use the expression a qué hora with any verb, not just ser. And the most important part to remember is the preposition a, which means at or to in Spanish. You'll use it to ask and respond about the time an activity is taking place, like a routine, an event, or a plan. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Estoy cansada. Ayer me acosté a las 2 de la madrugada.
Ok. ¿A qué hora fue tu concierto?
El concierto fue a las 10 de la noche.
Ok. ¿Y trabajas mañana? ¿A qué hora trabajas mañana?
Mañana trabajo al mediodía.
Ok. We divide the day in morning, la mañana, afternoon, la tarde, night, la noche, and early morning, la madrugada. As you just saw, we add these words to the end of the time to specify when they happened exactly. We also use the terms el mediodía and la medianoche for noon and midnight. And now you know how to be very specific with time, but how would you arrange an appointment or a date? Here's me asking Heidi. Notice the different verbs and expressions I use and ignore how desperate I sound. Heidi, ¿quieres ir a comer algo?
Ay, no, gracias, ya comí.
Ok, ¿vamos a tomar una cerveza?
No tengo ganas de beber, gracias.
Ok. ¿Qué te parece si vamos a ver una película?
Estoy ocupada.
Okay. In my experience, everyone in Latin America and Spain will respond to your invitation by saying no gracias or contigo nunca. It's part of our culture. Oh, that's not a cultural thing? When you do get a positive response, like I hope to get one day, you need to schedule something. So you know how to specify the time, but let's talk about the days of the week or los días de la semana. We have lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, and viernes as the weekdays. We call this stretch entre semana. And the weekend, viernes, sábado, domingo, is called el fin de semana. El fin de semana. In Spanish, we don't capitalize the days of the week. Why do you do that in English? I don't know, it's a mystery. Do you really respect Monday that much? We also use articles before the days, so we say el lunes for Monday, but we say los lunes for Mondays. You can also talk about this coming Monday by using the demonstrative adjective este, as in este lunes. Bueno, ¿qué tal si vamos a comer paella? Conozco un restaurante de tapas muy bueno.
Paella, tapas, me encantaría.
¿En serio? ¿Estás libre el fin de semana?
Esta semana no puedo.
¿Qué te parece el próximo jueves?
Los jueves trabajo. Pero estoy libre el viernes.
Perfecto. Nos vemos el viernes a las 8 de la noche.
¡Excelente! Tapas el viernes a las 8.
¿Alguien dijo tapas?
Amor, Esteban nos invitó a comer paella el viernes.
Hola, ¿es tu novio?
Sí, le encanta la paella.
Ok. Hola. There you have it. That is what it's like to make plans with someone. I hear Heidi's boyfriend is really nice. Well, the responses can be unexpected, but in the end, it's worth trying. Best case scenario, you get a yes. Worst case scenario, you get a no, but you practice some vocabulary. It's not a big deal. Our next episode will be about how to cry in Spanish. It will come out soon. I literally have no other plans. Thank you so much for watching our video. We wanted to do this episode for a while, so it was about time. Okay, that was bad. Now I understand why people don't invite me places. But please subscribe to our channel for more Spanish content. And if you're interested in practicing your Spanish with me or another one of our native Spanish teachers, take one of my Babbel Live classes. We have a class where you can talk about the time, pregunta y di la hora, or a class on how to arrange a meeting or a date, concertando una cita. Es la hora de irse. Hasta la próxima.